Welcome to part 18 of Let's Play Metal Gear Solid on the Sony PlayStation. Let's continue the game. Okay, we're about to fight the tank again on the second playthrough, so let's go and do that. I'll also show you what happens if we use a claymore on the tank. It's not that exciting, it just slows the tank down a bit, but I will show you nevertheless. Okay, we have to talk to Deep Throat first, and then for no reason save his codec frequency to memory, even though we can never call him. I'll also show you, when we survive the torture, the third conversation with Deep Throat, which I only found out a few days ago. After you survive the torture, Revolver Ocelot puts a bomb in your inventory, and if you don't get rid of it, you die. And apparently, I haven't tested this out, apparently if you leave it too late, or rather not leave it too late, but leave it really late before you get rid of the bomb, or notice the bomb, Deep Throat will call you and warn you about it. Yes, so I'm going to show that. If you do get rid of the bomb, I think Colonel Campbell calls you and you can have a conversation with him about it. And if you call Master, there's another unique conversation there as well. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. Anyway, let's get the mine detector out and get rid of these mines. If you have the bandana, you can pick up a mine, put the bandana on, and then put a mine down, and it won't subtract one from your weapon storage thing. So it's possible to get 6 mines here, even though there are only 5, because the bandana means you have infinite ammo, but it's not really that handy because, as I said, you hardly use weapons in this game anyway. Now, I was thinking earlier that if I ever become a bomb disposal expert and there's a claymore that needs disposing of, I'll just say, look, I don't need any special extra training for this. I'll just get on my belly and just crawl around, and then I'll pick it up randomly, and then everyone will be happy and safe. So that's all you need to do if there's a claymore. Just crawl around, and you'll just pick it up, and you won't die, and everyone will be happy. So just remember that if you're a bomb disposal expert. Anyway, so let's get the chaff grenades out, and the Watchamacarcus. That's it, the rations. Let's go. Yes, I don't belong in Alaska. I don't care. Anyway, let's chuck a chaff grenade. Let's use that. Use the claymore. Here we go. Use another claymore, not another claymore, another chaff grenade now. Ouchie. Come this way, I want you to go over my claymore. You're not going over my claymore. There you go. Okay, so there we go. So it slows it down. It doesn't... Did it do damage? No, it didn't do damage. It just slows it down. If you want to know you can do that, you just have to call Campbell or... Well, that was a good shot. Got half of his health up again. It's called Campbell or Nastasia or one of the other people, and they'll tell you to do that. I must confess, when I first played this game, I didn't even know that you could pick up the claymores until I called Nastasia or something about it, and she said if you crawl over it, you can... Yeah, that wasn't a good hit. And she says you can pick them up, and I was like, oh wow, you can pick them up. I was amazed. And then if you call someone else, it says use a claymore to slow him down or whatever. That was a good shot. That should be it. There we go. Again, really easy. I mean, that's a really easy boss. But it's easy even without the claymores. But if you want to use the claymores, go ahead. But it doesn't make it that much easier. It's easy to aim the grenades. But it's the only time we actually use the grenades in the whole game. Apart from if you want to use them on Vulcan Raven. I've never had a use for them. And if you use them anywhere else, then it sets the alert off. So that's that. Anyway, we get the old conversation where we're not allowed to use the weapons, even though you can shoot with the PSG-1 and nothing happens, of course. Since I have the camouflage, I will show you the other parts of this place. Yeah, that's right. They tell you to call Nastasia. So if you want to call Nastasia, she is available now. Well, she was available from the start, but if you want to call her, you can call her, but she just moans on about, what is it, you know, nuclear weapons and, I don't know, other rubbish. Anyway, so let's show the, yeah, let's just show the other area of this place. Oh, goody. Don't think there's anything in this truck. Let's have a look anyway. There are cameras around here, so it's sort of awkward. No. You only have to run up to the truck, and he runs in automatically, and there's nothing in there. But you can use it to get to the back to the helipad and the Sniper Wolf second area place if you want. But by the time you can do that, you don't need to come back here anyway, unless you're completely bored and you just want to explore the game again with better weapons. I don't know. But it's pretty pointless. You know, so up the staircase. There's another camera over here. You can hide behind this thing when the guard comes if you want. The camera shouldn't see you from that distance. And there's the most annoying guard in the universe. I'm just trying to kill him. No. There we go. It's difficult with the camouflage because I can't actually see, you know, if I'm facing him or not. Anyway, yes, and that's it. But you can shoot in here with the PSG-1. Yeah, sometimes if you use the cardboard box, either of them, to hide from the enemies, if they walk... I think I have had it where they've walked through the box and they still don't notice. Sometimes they will notice you and say, get out of the way, and then you're discovered. And they sort of kick the box away, and sometimes they don't. I don't know what causes that. Anyway, so all the enemies are gone, so I don't need the camouflage anymore. Anyway, we're going down to the thing to see that we need a remote-controlled missile or whatever it is. Or missile, as they pronounce it. I think it's basement 2. I think no, wrong one. I think it's basement 2 that has the, you know, the gas and stuff. Again, another reason why I prefer the. No, wrong one. No, it is this one. Sorry. Another reason why I prefer the Game Boy Color version. There's just, or Game Boy Color game. There's just so much more to do with the Nikita on this. I mean, even on MGS2, there's more to do with the Nikita, and I don't even like that game, but I do like the gameplay. But in this, is just one time you do this. In the Game Boy Color version, there are loads of puzzles with this. We have to move it around and find where to go, and then move places. Here, it's just really easy, and you just do it once. It's just a waste. And instead of more gameplay, we just get endless cutscenes and codec conversations of boring rubbish. It's just that I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about it, especially when I've heard it a million times. Anyway, so here's Deep Throat again. His throat is apparently very deep because he talks a lot. Anyway, yeah, so we can't do that. Oh yeah, by the way, this happens if you go on it. This happens. So you lose half your health. So just be careful with that. And he makes the same noise as when he's electrocuted in the torture, so that's a nice bit of continuity. But yeah, we lose half our health doing that, so do so at your own risk. Now, the sane among you might think, why doesn't, you know, he find some, you know, like rubber boots or something? There must be some around here. I mean, it's the winter and it's icy and wet out, so there must be some Wellingtons around, and that you could walk on them or use them to walk on and you wouldn't get electrocuted, but that would be too sane. The obvious solution is to get a missile, a remote controlled missile of all things, rather than just some Wellingtons. Madness. No, you have to get a missile, you know. Oh no, there's an electrified floor, what do we do? The last thing you'd think of is a remote controlled missile. You know, you'd think of anything else apart from that. Maybe go to the circuit breaker or the fuse box, turn the electrics off somehow. No, you need a remote-controlled missile. I mean, what are the odds that there's a remote-controlled missile around here? I mean, they can't be too common. It's a remote-controlled missile. I mean, I've never even heard of them outside this game series. Anyway, I'll be quiet now. But it's just beyond ridiculous. Right, I need to do some electric work in the wall or something. Right. Turn the fuse box off. Wear some rubber gloves. No, we won't do that. I need to find a remote-controlled missile. You know, that's the first thing I think of when I think about, you know, I have to deal with electricity. Oh no, there's a power cut. We have to deal with the substation. There's a problem. You know, turn the electrics off. You know, shut things down. No, remote-controlled missile. That's what we need. I will shut up about it now. I promise. Right. Anyway. Now, in the playthrough that I watched with, which told me about all the funny other things, like the other, Deep Throat's other conversation and stuff, he mistakenly thought that Meryl appears here now. No, that's not true. Meryl will only appear after you deal with the ninja. That's when Meryl will appear here. So you can quite comfortably kill the guards here now, and you won't accidentally kill Meryl or some rubbish. Meryl only appears after you do the ninja, and then she's here then. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay, here's the missile launcher. I won't say it again, don't worry. Alright, anyway, stun grenades. Again, the only use of stun grenades is during that endless staircase thing. If you use a stun grenade, even when the guards are chasing you, it just puts the alert back to the start. So you still have to hide from the enemies. It just makes it a little bit easier to find somewhere to hide. So it doesn't really help that much. I mean, again, most of the weapons in this game are useless, more or less, apart from in one particular place. So the bandana is even doubly useless because you certainly don't need infinite ammo for them. There's maybe the stun grenades, infinite stun grenades during the tower climb thing is sort of useful, but I mean, I've never really run out of them. And even if you do, it's not exactly difficult. I mean, as I said before, the FAMAS is only use the FAMAS against the Psychomantis. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention. You also use it in that in the lift fights with the enemies to make the lift fights, the lifts more exciting. And the one where Ocelot goes crazy because they're wearing stealth gear, and the other one in the near Vulcan Raven. You use the FAMAS then, but again, it's easier if you just punch them or chuck them off the edge in that one. But I suppose you do have to use the FAMAS in the one where Ocelot goes crazy. So I don't know. Yeah, but again, it's hardly ever used. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Oh, it's basement 2, isn't it? It would help if I could actually see the buttons being used, but that's the glitch for you. Yeah, the old emulator glitch, they're never perfect. Okay, so we have to use the missile. Oh yeah, I don't need that, do I? Keep the stealth on. Nikita. Oh, it's a floating Nikita missile launcher. Gonna do this first time this time. You have to go fast when you go past the cameras, otherwise they will shoot you. If you're going slowly past them, they will be able to shoot you. You have to go fast past them. That's the whole point of going fast. Oh, I did do it first time. Good. I mean, my first thought in dealing with something like that would be to turn the electrics off another way, or maybe blast through the wall with your grenades and then turn the electrics off there. But no, you have to use a missile. Anyway, said I wouldn't mention that anymore, but oh well. Anyway, let's go and get some of the stuff inside the thing. Need a chaff grenade, don't I? Ration, I will use it. No, I don't need to. I need the card out still there, don't I? And the chaff. Yeah, you can use the chaff grenades. Oh, I can't do that one. You can use the chaff grenades on the ninja, and it does sort of mess him up a bit. There's the gas mask. I'll get the other stuff later. I don't need it now. Yeah, it does sort of mess him up. I'll see if I can demonstrate that. Yeah, obviously the stealth doesn't work on the ninja. Only works for him. Yeah, I can't skip this. I always thought that thing I'm facing now looks like a giant speaker. I still don't know what it is. I'm just confused why this guard thinks it's a ghost when... I mean, they must know of the stealth camouflage's existence because some of the guards get it eventually. Yeah, it's a ghost, yeah. There's that weird jungle music. It's a bit brutal of him to kill all the guards, though. He's eliminated all the obstacles. If we just went to where the lifts are, there's no people there either. You know, we could have gone there. Wouldn't have to kill the guards then, would we? Oh, okay. Right, off we go. Yeah, I'll see if I can use a chaff grenade, see what it does. Yeah, so it makes him do that. And then it's easier, you can use a chaff grenade on him. He's sort of... When I can, it worked, didn't it? So, you're unable to move, you scream, so clearly it does work. Where is he? Okay. Okay, that'll do.
Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all.
And chaff grenades aren't weapons, are they? Because I can't hurt you with it. So what happens if I use a chaff grenade now? Excellent. Okay, I'll stop using the chaff grenades and come here. I used to think when I was little he was saying ha ha good or something, but he's not. It sounds like that. Yeah, if he stamps on you like that, that does loads of damage. Oh. Oh.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
And thermals instantly. Off we go.
I'm here, Snake.
Oh. Oh dear. No, it put the even though I found him, it put the I accidentally put the rations away. So I'm dead. I'll have to do this again. Brilliant. You know, I've shown you the chaff grenades, I won't, you know, muck around with that this time.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Okay.
Good. Now we can fight as to hand. It is the basis of all. It is life to a weapon.
Whoops. Sorry, I didn't turn the frame limit off. Sorry, I was being very lazy there. I'll do that again. I was trying to skip that annoying cutscene, but right. Third time lucky.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again. That's good, Snake.
There we go, that worked that time. Oh. It's when he does that dancing thing, it's sort of difficult to avoid. Yeah, they actually give you some chaff grenades, so you know, they do know you can use them. And the very fact it does something shows you that it's useful. Come here, git. Yeah, so I accidentally put the rations away, and then it hit me and it killed me because I couldn't use a ration. If you have the rations equipped, he'll use one automatically, so that's what I was intending. But somehow I'd put them away. Sit still, stand still. If you want me to hurt you, just stand still. Do you want pain or not? Yeah, for somebody who wants pain, he's doing a surprisingly good job of avoiding it. There we go. Right.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
So only a fool trusts his life to a weapon, yet you're using your invisibility to your advantage. That's not really fair, is it? And it's a bit hypocritical as well. Oh yeah, of course, because I was using the thermal goggles, so I couldn't use... So I had the rations unequipped anyway, didn't I? Of course. So that's just me being silly. Anyway, where is he? Oh, don't care, shut up. Where is he now? Oh, there again. I guess that done.
Like old times. I've been waiting for this pain.
Wrong one, sorry. That's the one. Pressing the wrong button there. Yeah, I just forgot he does that, so... Yeah, so I'm a bit disjointed at the moment because of the death. There we go. See, he did it twice there. So, you have to be careful with that. Wait until he does the punch and then hurt him. Oh, look, I can run through that chair. I'm inside the chair. Oh, he's knocked the chair off.
Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle. The clashing of bone and sinew. That's good, Snake.
Okay, now he's doing that funny monkey noise. So when you get the gun out, thermal goggles. Ah, got close to me there, didn't they? There we go. Grey Fox, no doubt about it. Yeah, in Metal Gear Solid special missions, if you get like, what is it, like 100% or 97% completion, like all the missions done nearly, your reward is 3, and this takes ages by the way. Your reward is you get to do 3 levels or special missions as the ninja. You get to play as the ninja. It really isn't as exciting as what you think it is. The missions are very easy, and there's a thing in which if you use the stealth, it uses your health up or energy or something like that, and you can use the sword. Yeah, I remember if you equip the stealth, it uses your energy up or something like that, and it's actually more difficult than what you think it would be. But it's not that. I mean, it's still fun, but it's certainly not worth completing the whole game, which takes hours, by the way. When I first did that game, you have to do all the missions, all the weapons missions, all the missions with enemies in them, all the alert missions, all the mystery ones, the puzzle ones, everything. You don't have to get first place on them all, but I did anyway, I think. And your reward is that. And also, there's a thing. There's another thing about special missions. There's a thing where you get to see. There's a sort of virtual reality mission sort of area with all the weird data and stuff, just like on the VR missions thing on this game, where Naomi, I think it's Naomi anyway, I'm pretty sure, is sitting in the centre with a computer, working on a computer, and her animation is just looped. And there's sort of like a barrier around her that you can't cross, but you have to see her from the distance. And the more of the game you complete, the barrier gets smaller until it's sort of the circle barrier around Naomi gets smaller and smaller so that you can get closer to Naomi. And when I first did it, I thought, oh, eventually the barrier will go and you can get, talk to Naomi or whatever. It doesn't. What happens is the barrier, you do 10% of the game, then 20% and 30% completion, and the radius of the circle barrier around her gets smaller and smaller. And eventually what happens is when you get to 100% completion, there's still a barrier around her, and you can't touch her or anything, but the circle is really small so that you can get really close to her, but you still can't touch her, and that's it. All you get to do is just look at Naomi doing the same loop over and over again, typing on her computer, resting her head on her hands, and then doing that again over and over again. It's not that exciting, really. I mean, that's as much as you get. There's also, I can't remember if there's anything else, maybe some other cutscenes or pictures or something like that. But yeah, certainly there's the incentive to complete the game 100% is not that big, especially for the Naomi thing. But the ninja missions only show up if you've nearly 100%ed it, and they're really easy missions and they're not that fun. But that's it. And yeah, the fun thing about that game is actually doing the missions, especially the mystery ones and the puzzle ones. They are very fun if you want to have a good time playing a Metal Gear Solid game. They are very fun. The puzzle and the mystery missions. So I recommend the special missions for that. But as I said in the last video, or whenever I did, previous video, it's annoying, that game, because it's one of those, it's just a data disc. You have to put the disc in the PlayStation, turn it on, then it says, oh yeah, put either MGS disc 1 or 2 in, put either disc in, close it, wait for it to load, then it says put the MGS Special Missions disc back in. So you have to do that again, you have to do that twice, and then you can play the game. Which is a bit annoying, and I said that they did that with Grand Theft Auto London. The original Grand Theft Auto London disc on PlayStation 1 was a data disc. You had to put that disc in, then GTA 1, then put the GTA London disc back in. But then they released another version where it was standalone. You just put that disc in, and that version has a face on the front, like one of the characters on the front. The original one doesn't have a character on the front. But they didn't release a version of MGS Special Missions with that property. If you want to play Special Missions, at least the PAL version, that's all I have. You have to do that, and it's pretty annoying. You have to put the disc in, take it out, put it back in, and really annoying after a while, believe me. Especially if your PlayStation's on the floor or something, you have to keep bending down, putting the disc back. You don't want the disc to get ruined, you have to put it back in the case. Oh, anyway, I mean, that's that. But it's still a fun game to play if you want more Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PlayStation, but It's not worth completing the game just to get the ninja missions. I think there's 3 ninja missions, and certainly not, just so you can see Naomi type on a computer over again. You don't even get to interact with her. Just the circle gets smaller until you can go right close to her and just watch her in like a 10-second or 20-second loop of her typing on a computer, smiling, resting her head on her hands, and that's it. She doesn't talk to you, she doesn't interact with you. It's not even an interesting place. It's just like, if you know the VR missions on this game, it's just like weird data in the background. It's like a room like that, with a desk and Naomi in the centre of it. It's rubbish. So I don't recommend playing that game if you want to get the unlockables. The unlockables are not worth it. If you want to play the game, do it just for the game. And there are only certain aspects of that that are worth it. Anyway, enough of that. That's that little rant over about Metal Gear Solid special missions. Anyway, so we've done with the ninja. So now we're going to Meryl. Now I'll save the game, and then I will show you what happens if you kill Meryl in the before she goes to the toilet or whatever. So I'll save the game now. Oh, bit glitch there. So. Don't care. Don't care about your sob story. Right. If there is one, I can't remember. Save it over the 3rd one this time. Yep. There's that monk music. Yep, good. Okay, can we call Cousin Merle? Don't think we can. No. Okay, the bloke's in the toilet, so let's take care of him. It's easier to do this with the stealth, obviously, so use the stealth. It's really annoying when... sorry, that's a glitch. When Hal Emmerich, or Otacon, says, don't be... you ask how to meet Meryl, and he goes, the one place where she won't... where only she can go. And it's like, and then if you keep asking, he goes, don't be so dense. Just bloody tell me. I'm on a mission here to stop a nuclear weapon being launched. I don't have time to play stupid, riddles and everything. Just tell me where she will be. I don't need to know. If I don't know about the women's bloody toilets, just tell me. I'm stupid. I'm a grunt. I'm a soldier. You are clever. You are a genius. You can work out these stupid things. Just tell me where I can find Meryl. I don't want to have to solve a riddle about where's the only place she can go. Just tell me she's in the women's toilets. For heaven's sake. Anyway, that's that rant over. Get rid of this bloke. There we go. And also, if they don't expect a woman soldier, or they wouldn't expect a woman, and you won't last long as in a disguise walking like that. Ha 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 ha! Wink wink. Why are there women's toilets in the first place? If they don't expect women to be here, why are there women's toilets? And secondly, if she were part of the Next Generation Special Forces, but she didn't join the rebellion, then why would they be surprised? Come here. There you go. I've broken your neck, and now you say snake. Anyway, so why, if she were accepted in the Next Generation Special Forces, and she didn't join the rebellion, surely can't she just pretend to have joined the rebellion? Then they wouldn't mind about a woman soldier, and then she can work undercover, but they wouldn't suspect her because they think she's one of the Next Generation Special Forces or whatever. So it doesn't make any sense. Why would she not pretend to join the rebellion so that she can help, and then she doesn't have to disguise herself, and then it won't matter about the walk, will it? It won't matter that, oh yeah, she won't last long in her disguise because of her walk, ha ha ha, wink wink. Because she'll already have a disguise because they would consider her part of the team and she can just be a spy. It doesn't add up. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. Why would she do that? Oh, which don't have the stealth on, do I? Yeah, so she runs to the toilet or whatever. Oh, that's cousin Mel. I could do this all day. Your neck's going to be broken, so I can mess around with this a bit. Beautiful, beautiful. Very cathartic, I might say. And the icing on the cake is I'm going to explode her. Okay, we get front row seats for this. Beautiful. That was beautiful. That was my masterpiece. You know, my masterpiece to you. I hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, so I've saved the game. In the next video, we'll be carrying on in the second playthrough, and I will do Psycho Mantis again. Yeah, I'll do Psycho Mantis. Okay, thanks for watching, and goodbye.